What up, everybody? Last night I got to go to the theaters with my dad, which is a nice little treat. We don't get to do that much. Usually me and my mom go. But I grew up on wrestling. I grew up on WWE. And I saw that the Iron Claw was a movie that was coming out. Didn't know too much about the brothers before this movie. But I was really interested. My dad was really excited to go. And we both really liked it. It's a depressing movie. I'm just going to say this. Don't go into this movie expecting it to be mainly like about the actual wrestling, like Rocky is about boxing. There's not a lot of wrestling in this. Sorry, I'm blocking Joker and Harley Quinn. Pretty cool poster I got, or canvas. But the movie's really more about the family and the trauma that they go through with wrestling and their dad kind of pushing this whole thing on them. And it's a really, really depressing movie. The first act, like the first half of the movie, it's a bit lighthearted. You get to know the family a bit. The brothers are enjoying themselves, having a good time. But like once the second act hits, and I kind of saw it coming, it is really depressing. It's really sad. The movie just came out yesterday, so I'm not going to spoil it and tell you what happens. But if you want me to, I'll do a spoiler review. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, overall, it was really, really well done. This was made by A24. And this may take, I don't know, it's kind of hard to compare it to Hereditary. But I loved Hereditary, and that was made by A24. But this is a lot different. This is, this can actually happen. And I don't know, I'm stuck. I think this might be a number 2, but for like a story and actually caring about the characters, this would be a number 1. I think Hereditary is a bit more rewatchable just because how dark and depressing this is. But overall, I definitely watch this again in a heartbeat. Zac Efron is the male lead of the brothers, out of the 4 brothers. And he fucking blew me away with his acting. It wasn't like A+ acting, but he did do a really, really good job. You could tell he put a lot of effort into care. So did everyone else, especially the director. The cinematography definitely captures like that 80s, 90s vibe. And it took me back. I just felt like I was in the 80s. I wasn't born in the 80s, but it took me back to that era, and I love watching that. I love being in that world. And it was really well done. Like I said, the cinematography between the wrestling, there is a bit of shaky cam I could have done without, but the presentation, how everything looks, everything's handled with so much care, and I really appreciate it. This movie didn't feel like they're just trying to profit off of the name of them, so that was also very well done. There's going to be some subject matters in here dealing with PTSD and a couple of other things that people are, it's just not going to sit with them. It might hit too close to home, but for me, I want to say I related to it because my family doesn't have these problems, but I can definitely feel for the families that are affected by this. And after watching this movie, I can tell you I respect these brothers to no end, like a crazy amount of respect. Just getting involved and it really captures well like how you get involved in wrestling. You can get your ass handed to you, or you just get like a simple little injury, and it will really take the toll on to you for the rest of your life. A lot of people think wrestling is just a joke. Nowadays, yes, it's been fake since WWE was WWE, but back then, even one of them went to the WWF, which is now WWE. But they had fake moments back. Even today, people still get hurt. But back then, there was a bit more realism to it. There wasn't as much drama. That's why I don't watch anymore. There's just too much drama. But yeah, it definitely shows the impact of what wrestling has on you and especially your family. And like I said, a lot of people think this is just a walk in the park job. They think wrestlers are, you don't need to be fit or blah, blah, blah. Zac Efron got fucking, all of them got fucking jacked just for this role. Zac Efron was also trained by Chavo Guerrero Jr., which is related to Eddie Guerrero, obviously. And apparently he was in the movie, but I didn't see him. Maybe it was like a little cameo I missed. But yeah, overall, like that and the whole side of the family, man. just made this movie really different and unique, and it's something you probably have seen before, but this is just really, really well done. I did see like 2 previews for two more A24 movies that are coming out, and goddamn, they don't look as good as this. So please go support this. It costed them $15 million, I think. Like, that was the budget. But go support this movie as much as you can. I really hope it gets out there, more people watch it, more people understand the impact of wrestling, how strong physically and mentally you need to be. And overall, the acting could have been a bit better, but everyone feels like they want to be there. I think it's just some of the dialogue they were given could have been a bit better. Some moments do feel rushed, but if I do a spoiler review, I'll talk about that. So let me know if you want to do a spoiler review. If I had to give this a rating, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. There is a couple of things, if I was the producer or dialogue writer, that I would tweak just to get like a little bit more fleshed out. But other than that, this is a really solid emotional movie. And like I said, don't go into this expecting a bunch of wrestling, because it's not about that. There is wrestling, but there's not a lot, and when there is, it's over pretty fast. So get ready for, a lot of drama, and I really hope the mom and father, gosh, I really hope they're doing okay, because I couldn't imagine being in their shoes. Let me know what you guys think of the movie if you see it. Next, checking out the review. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace.